banked by the Ohio River and the city's abundance of hills. We're at Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Up next, it's our main event between the Chicago Bears and the Cincinnati Bengals. Santos out for the opening kick. And away we go in Cincinnati. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Ready?
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Burrow setting up the play action. They're going deep here right off the rim. It's intercepted on the first play of the game. And the Bears are off to a great start defensively. They force a turnover on the opening possession. There it is, partner. Tough to resist starting the game with a deep shot. I know you know that. It is aggressive, but also very high risk, high reward.
It is, Kate, and you know as an offensive player, especially as a quarterback, you go to bed that night, these plays are scripted. You're going to come out and you're going to take a shot. There you got to show a little restraint. If it's not there and that defense has the awareness they just did, boy, you got to be real careful to not give them an opportunity to do what they just did and make a huge play defensively.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. He started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. B.J. Hill, the one to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it will largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Samaje Perine on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. That's him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. 7 yards on that pickup. And the Bengals have a first down. We've set it downs for them from the 31.
At the 31-yard line.
Here we go.
A first down carry for Brown. Has some daylight through the 40. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play as well as a new set of downs. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
Here we go. Start.
Burrow out of the shotgun. That's incomplete left side. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, more interceptions.
And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Now, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
Brown on first and goal. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. He'll get 3, but much work left for him on second and goal. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. It's an early lead for the Bears. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. We're all set to bring you the second quarter. The Bengals well within striking distance.
180, 12, 12.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Bears get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Brought down by Trey Hendrickson.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Here's Swift on second down. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Dump off, caught by his back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
First down. Here's Swift. Winning their full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Here's Williams. Finds him over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Working quickly here.
15 yards on the play. That's good for a Bears first down. A gain of 13 yards. And the Bears.
Williams on first down. Big strike here to Moore. And he has this down to the 34. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know what's interesting, Kate? Even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
First down, Williams to throw. Firing one deep for the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears grow their lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears double their lead to 14.
Project, that's what you know. This is what you want.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. On the return, here's Jones. He lost the football, and the fumble recovery is made. And he's going to be touched down as that one comes to an end.
You know, awareness, Kate, is one of the best skills anyone on the return team can possess. And normally it's just for hitting blocks and clearing a lane and doing their job. But there it was recognizing the fumble and locating it quickly to save the possession.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Motioning one of the tight ends. Flushed out of the pocket. Bears getting close, and they're going to take him down. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on 1st down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Let's get set. What? Stop.
Burrow from the gun. He's going to push one deep down. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Jalen Johnson with the pick. They'll recover, still with it. And the Bengals will take over along the midfield stripe after a terrific return on top of that interception. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. From the gun, a give to Brown. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
180. Stop.
Going play action here. Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Kate, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did.
Here we go.
And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Escapes the pocket. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line. 1st down now, ball at the 33.
Gun. Stop. 180.
3-yard line.
180. Stop. Stop.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Can. Stop.
Burrow to the air now. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
11-yard line.
Bringing the offense up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
Working inside the red zone. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it's 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's get set. What? Stop.
Again, it's Burrow. On the move, headed right. And he will not score. He's taken out of bounds just shy of the goal line. And that is going to end our 2nd quarter. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Hits him on the out route. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Now it's Manunga. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. You know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass and similar down in distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
First and 10 now from the 46. On play action, here's Williams. That's complete. Cole Kmet. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And it'll be first down Bears.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
They go with Manunga here. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Throwing the out route complete. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives them a first and goal.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
A gain of 4 yards. First down, Bears.
Running with Swift out of the gun. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be second and 5.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on first and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Running it now out of the gun. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Bears grow the lead coming out of halftime.
Touchdown, Bears.
Wow, how about the timing on that call? They catch him off guard, and it's an easy score on that wide receiver run.
That's exactly right. They crossed up the defense there, busted some tendencies. What a great call. And what great vision as a ball carrier. You don't always see that from wide receivers. That is a job well done.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. On the return, this is Piran. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out. All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's first and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 180. 180.
Burrow. Go left side, and Gesicki has it. And it'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
Complete to Mike Gesicki. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 25-yard line.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Bengals with possession, but they're in a pretty deep hole to start the fourth. 2nd and 3 now.
Gun, gun. Stop. Stop.
Burrow setting to throw. Right side cut by Higgins. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here we go. Stop.
Play action now. Burrow buying some time right. He tucks it and takes off. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Here. Stop.
Now Burrow. He put everything he had into this one. And they pick him off again. Kevin Byard comes up with it. And the Bears have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Okay, the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. Has some daylight through the 40. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears put up even more points in a win.
Kate, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen, and they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears continue piling on to this lead.
Bengals nothing. Santos to kick off.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. On the return, here's Jones. This makes it up to the 25.
Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
On 1, ready?
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow on the play action. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Bengals have a 1st down. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They send a tight end in motion.
Stop. 180. Stop.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. Catch made by Chase Brown. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
On him quick, and they bring him down. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Stop. Stop. Stop.
Desperation time here on 4th. Buys time, rolling right. Throw caught by his running back. And they'll watch him go out a ways from that marker, partner. That's a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
First down, Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Bears started celebrating this win a while ago. Williams from the gun. He rolls to his right. He takes it himself. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You need to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
Forced out to his right. He's on the move past the 15. Williams hit, and that ball's out. And it looks like the offense was there to recover it. They're inside the 5. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice. But kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. You've been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it. Right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball. And they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
Thought he had a touchdown there. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal. Williams to throw. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Yeah, so a bit stubborn there, Brock. They just kept throwing for it after pass fell incomplete. Now they've got 4th and goal.
Yeah, and you and I both know what's going to happen when these O-linemen run off the sidelines, the big fellas. They're not going to be too happy about not putting one run on the board.
No, sir. Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Bears keep running away with this. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Williams and the Bears getting set to try for 2.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And he's into the end zone. That play adds a couple more to their lead. I think we were all expecting to see the kicker there, but up big, they're still adding on with a 2-point conversion.
I think most of us, certainly the purists, would love to see the kicker there. Don't run up the score. But look, in the end, it's also on the other side, too. Stop them from scoring. Don't even let them put the 2-point conversion out. Keep them out of the end zone. You got a little responsibility to have some pride on that side as well.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. On the return, here's Jones. And he's going to take this return out of bounds.
At their own 25-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Can.
Burrow setting up the play action. Taken in by Chase, left side. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Trying to set this up quick.
11.
For a Bengals first
Good
down.
play action here. Burrow connects on the crosser. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
At the 43-yard line.
Gun. Stop.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
Kind of like that punt returner, Kate, that's just looking for that lane to run. This guy just couldn't find it. Defenders beat him to the spot.
Here we go.
Left him to try and cut back, or simply take it out of bounds like he just did.
Burrow throwing here, 3rd and 2. Trying to push deep downfield. And they pick him off again.
defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. Headed out right. This is Loveland working the right side. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. The Bears decide to call their first time out. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Chased out to his right. Going deep down the near sideline. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
3rd down. Here's Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Williams to throw on 1st. Short pass brought in. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Sticking in the air. It's Williams. Finds him on the crossing route. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Bears continue adding to an insurmountable lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
The Bears will line up.
Again, it's Williams. Escapes the pocket. And that's into the end zone, so they follow the touchdown by tacking on 2 more to their lead.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. On the return, here's Jones. And there it is. He just kept choosing to go backward, partner. And now he's all the way in his own end zone for a safety. Cannot believe it. Out now for the free kick, hoping their defense can answer a safety with a stop of their own. And this isn't going to help things following that safety as the free kick winds up out of bounds. This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. 1st down, Williams to throw. He's going deep this time. Coming in the goal line. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears throwing 6 more on the blowout. So the Bears take this one on the road. And if they could play at this level every time out, their coaches would be happy as they could be. Total team effort, a dominating victory. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Bears winners, as we say so long from Cincinnati.